Hardest question of the night.
Shit certainly happened. It's coming back to me. Something about a storm giant and a lizardman. Was he a lizardman? He was not a lizardman. He was a
green scale dragonborn. But the nice thing about having green scale dragonborn as NPCs means when I need art, lizard folk will do just fine.
Yeah, they have. That's why I thought it was a lizard folk.
Probably a lizard folk art.
It's like, wait a minute. I did see lizard folk.
If I remember correctly, we basically explored parts of the domain of Ariskoros. Met some very many interesting characters, all seemingly on some grand quest, and ended up there for what seems like a very long time, but who knows. And we met the man in question, and essentially made a deal with him for information about the shit. I'm forgetting their name, and my notebook is some other place.
Almost certain they were not the shit.
Closed. I feel like that's... Wait, is that actually what it is?
Ragged Thorn.
Ragged Thorn. Yeah. So we basically made a deal with him for information about the Ragged Thorn. Our lizard friend, tried very hard to convince us to join their cause. Yeah. I think the party decided the cause ain't really... They don't fuck with the war, basically.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, yeah, we the problem is that we kind of fuck with the war, but we don't fuck with the person starting the war. Like
we fuck with the war,
the Geneva Conventions of the
war. Right. We fuck with the war, but not their war.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
As a general reminder, if you go to the Actors tab in Foundry and open up Celeverol, there's a folder for the Ragged Thorns in there.
Well, Chris, if I wasn't standing in my kitchen making ramen, I could have done that.
Oh shit!
Fair enough.
But your boys chefing it up. I'm sorry.
Ramen's fucking delicious. I like a miso ramen very much.
Hey everyone, let's talk about ramen.
Sorry.
Let's put a pause on this.
Yeah, that's a good summary. I think you got the summary pretty good. And now we're like following him around, and hopefully.
Yeah.
Didn't we say like we were gonna track them to wherever their base was? But we weren't gonna confront them yet, or something like that. We were gonna do something else and then go back.
I think we were just gonna sneak after him and see what we could do when we found his, like, either locate his home base and go, and then snitch, or locate his home base and then do what harm we could in hopes of getting access to the lower Celeverol, and maybe get a little revolutionary when we have access, but that was not.
We're also trying to mug him for the thing he got from Ariskoros.
Oh yeah, that little pearl or bead or whatever it was.
Yeah. But he only had one, which is like pretty exciting, but not that exciting, you know?
Yeah. Oh, also, we finally got rid of Kazushino.
Got rid of one Kazushino.
We do have two.
We got rid of Kazushino Prime.
We got rid of Anne Kazushino.
Go to the Items tab. You now have view access to Pearl of the Sea, which is a plot relevant item for this arc. Alright, so the way this is kind of going to work is as long as you're in water, no checks are necessary to follow him. If he gets out of water, then some checks will be necessary to avoid being spotted as a puddle of water following him. So you swim upwards through the elemental plane of water, crossing through back into the depths beneath Deep Celeveral. You continue ascending, passing by the city inside its bubble. Before reaching near the surface, but you don't quite head straight for the surface where the rest of you dove in originally. Instead, you follow Bazga as he swims towards what seems to be a sewer grate with water coming out of it underneath the city. He reaches it, fiddles with a lock and opens it, and goes into, it's kind of like a large pipe, and closes and locks the grate behind him, but you're able to pass through no problem as you are puddles of water. He swims through the pipe for a little bit and then swims out of a broken portion of it into sort of an underground river. He comes up, surfaces, and breaks the surface of the river and starts swimming on top of the water before climbing up onto a wooden dock there. You see a few ships around, and another green-scaled dragonborn steps forward to greet him. And we're gonna go to this scene. So it's quite dark in here. I don't know if any of you have dark vision, but you see a small campfire providing some light. And let's see, there should be another light here. Alright, there you should be able to see Bazga and the Dragonborn, and the Dragonborn says, "So did the giant hand it over?" And Bazga holds up the Pearl of the Sea, saying, "Yes, but there's been a bit of a complication. Those fighters that we saw come through the portal, they were there. They weren't too cooperative when I described our objectives and may become a problem for us. We'll need to make sure that somebody tails them." And the Dragonborn nods and then kind of sits down on a stool where he kind of seems to be keeping watch, and Bazga begins moving off the dock into some of the caves behind. So y'all are free to kind of move and follow him. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna take a torch and light it, so that's gonna shine some light from his position. So you can kind of see which way he's going, but to get past this guard and keep following him, will need to be stealth checks from the party. And failure doesn't mean you're automatically detected, or they know what's going on, but failure will mean they notice strange puddles following you and they will do something to try to investigate. But if you don't actually know, he will be out of sight in a moment.
We should follow.
Yes. I think I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace. We are going to do that.
Good. I was
Especially
getting nervous.
Okay. Can y'all cast spells while puddle? I don't remember.
Oh, are we?
No.
No, that's right. Okay.
We could unpuddle for like a split second, but it would take a minute to repuddle.
Okay.
Methinks Takara wonders to herself in her brain, in her puddle mind. Methinks we might have more stealth as puddles.
Yes, certainly. But Pass Without Trace is broken. Pass Without Trace is plus 10 to stealth checks. It's truly ridiculous.
So he will get a minute lead on you then if you decide to cast that spell.
Right.
If we're losing a minute, I mean, I don't know. If he's continuously moving, that might not be, in the long term, might not be the best idea. Rather than just stay puddles.
He is still Hunter's marked, for what it's worth.
Okay, that's true as well.
Well, stealth masters, do your stealth thing.
Yeah, I'm not. I have no strong opinions. I'll try. Following immediately, or Cassie actually doesn't care if we now know where the thing is.
Yeah.
Not following.
Yeah,
Not following. Following immediately or Pass Without Trace are all cool with Cassie.
Yeah, I mean, I would say as long as we have an idea of where he is, since he's Hunter's marked. Yeah, I think Garrett having a more likelihood of staying hidden might be good. If no one else, excuse me, no one else objects, I'll go ahead and do that.
We'll take the minute penalty.
Okay. You're gonna need another minute or. Hello? Can you hear me?
Sorry, I think I'm having connectivity issues. It's happened a couple times already. I didn't hear what Kevin was saying.
Oh, just that we're gonna take it. We're gonna max stealth here.
Okay, I'll go ahead and cast it then.
Alright, so if you want to deep puddle where you're at, the water's not too deep, so there'll need to be a stealth check to deep puddle, cast a spell, and repuddle without being spotted, or you can spend another 2 or 3 minutes swimming back the way you came to get out of eyesight of the Dragonborn sentry.
Me and Alistar can deep puddle, since we're a little bit better at that, and the others can stay.
Okay. Then the two of you will need to make stealth checks for me.
Okay.
And this is before Pass Without a Trace goes off.
Yeah, I'm gonna reroll it.
Good idea.
Alright, and we'll give him disadvantage since he's...
I'm going to use a Liam's inspiration and return it to Liam.
Yay.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll that. That's better.
That's better.
Alright. So he rolled pretty low. So just as you go to depuddle, he kind of stands up and walks over to this area where there's another kind of sentry who's just sitting on the side of a bed, not taking a break, and he comes in, like, grabs a hunk of this meat, takes a bite, and then walks back. So you get Pass Without Trace off without a hitch, and all of you are puddled and with that bonus. So you can follow directly the route that Bozga went, which will bring you right next to the sentry, or you can try to go down one of these other routes and see if you can find your way, because he is even his light source is out of sight now. And maybe you might find a way to get to where he is sooner, but no way to tell without exploring.
Do all of these people have line of sight to each other? Can I tell?
So first off, everything that's like black on the map is because it's just too dark to see. So like you can see a few things from some lights on this pier and this campfire over here. The way he kind of walked around implies that this area might be blocked off, so you can guess that the two of them don't have line of sight of each other currently. But again, this area is pretty dark.
Just FYI, Kara's kind of following y'all's lead on this one. She's not a stealthy goat.
Yeah, Cassie's main plan is, well, maybe we can take them out one by one, not how do we follow them. So, not exactly the same, but not the whole way different.
Yeah.
Looking at the clever and the sneaky people.
Let's gamble. See if we can find a shortcut.
Sure. I don't have a preference, so we can go with that.
Feel free to move around the map. Alright, so as y'all move on, or as Chester moves onto the land there, and assuming everyone's sticking together, I'll need everyone to make stealth checks as you pass behind the agent. And you get that +10 from Pass Without Trace.
So,
Whoop. Didn't mean to click that.
ooh, 16's pretty terrible.
Mine's actually an 18.
Yeah, well, that's enough. So you are all able to make it past them and keep moving without being spotted.
We love that.
Is this like a way forward, Chris? I'm just getting into more.
Yes,
more void.
I mean it's just darkness. But it should let you move and not let you move through walls. Yes, as you come a bit forward, you see another Dragonborn kind of keeping watch. So you can get as far as here without being spotted. But if you want to, and you do spot Bozga walk through this door just as you turn that corner. So you need to get another stealth check to get past this guy, or look for a different route.
I am personally going to make this stealth check.
Okay.
I will.
I'm happy to make a stealth check with the Pass Without Trace. I'm very
Yep.
happy to.
Oh, he did roll a natural 20 though, but
Let me see if I have a. That's low enough that I'm. Wait, that can't be right. How'd I get a 10? Oh, +10 to that. That's a 20. I didn't put the situational +20 on. 10 on that. 10 I got.
Yeah. All right, so because he rolled a natural 20, he notices
Wait.
What's up?
I didn't think I had an inspiration, but I do. Before you tell me the result, let me try.
Okay.
I don't know
So,
if it'll matter.
just to be clear,
Natural 20s are natural. And 20.
you need 2 successes, and right now you have 0 successes. Because you need to beat a 26.
Then I don't do that.
Wait, we have one. There's a 26. You have to beat a 26. Oh, Ragged Thorn Ancient is 20.
Or
Oh, okay. No,
meter beat. But yeah, he rolled a 26.
Yeah, meter beat. No. We have a
Alright,
25.
so
No,
what he
no.
does...
I can try and beat it, but I need someone else to go with me.
But I already tried, and it's not good enough. I don't think it's likely.
I
I'm
have a
not
plus
likely
20 to stealth.
Sure. I'm saying I'm not. No one else is likely to
Okay.
beat it.
Alistar has a plus 12 right now, so
Hmm.
it would have to
Yeah.
be us two.
But building a 23, I guess you're not that unlikely to win.
Yeah.
But
Do you want to go, Liam?
Yeah, let's see. Let's burn an inspiration. Let me try it.
Right, I'm burning one too. That's not survival. Still.
Still, it's you.
I'm rolling so
Oh.
poorly.
Well, the dice have spoken.
Oh. Valiant effort.
And this isn't like immediate combat. So what he does is he steps over and he kind of grabs this pipe to swing across and looks down at this water that seems to be running kind of into this area with no source. Kevin, can you post the specifics of the, or like copy paste just the puddle section into the chat for me?
Edit.
Okay, psychic, fire, or cold damage. Alright, so he's gonna go up and kind of kick at Svestra's puddle. What's kind of your reaction to him?
I would like to try and act as if what normal water would do if it was kicked like this.
Okay, so that would probably be like flow down into this river here.
Okay.
Because this is kind of an
Can
incline going
I
down.
make a performance check?
Sure, that'll be against his investigation. Right. There we go. Oh, roll good, but you beat him. Does everyone else immediately follow suit, or?
I'm gonna
That's so
imitate
so
Sylvester.
fast.
Yeah, Sylvester
Yep.
behave. This is follow Sylvester. Do I have to do a performance check?
Let's have everybody roll performance checks. You need 2 successes. You already have 1.
Perform.
EC 18. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, let's go.
Natural 20, motherfucker! Get the fuck out.
20 minus 1. That's a success. All right. So what's going to happen is he will stop investigating you. But as you run into the water, so he's going to go back to his post. The current is going to take you pretty quickly. So by the next time you have an action, you're kind of in this section over here. So the water is still kind of rushing you along. But so if you want to try to get out of it, it's going to be a athletics check, or just to like kind of climb out, or any other sort of check if you have a different strategy. You can also just let the water keep carrying you along its flow.
I kind of want to try and hug the right wall here and try and see if I can get stuck on some of the peering here.
Okay. Make a skill check. I'll let you pick which one you think is appropriate.
Make a water check, Kevin.
And this will be DC 13.
You only need 13 water, Kevin.
I'm going to use the acrobatics skill as a puddle of water.
Alright, let's see how acrobatic a puddle of water you are.
Oh, jeez.
Seems reasonable enough. I mean, a little
Yay!
silly.
Alright, so you managed to get up on this
Double-digit
pier.
A reasonably acrobatic.
What's everyone else doing?
Definitely following.
Yeah, I'm imitating as best I can. I mean, I would
Yeah.
rather do athletics rather than
Yeah.
acrobatics.
Athletics
I think
is
I can.
definitely
I'm happy to
applicable.
follow. I think I
I'll
can.
go
You know.
acrobatic as well.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think you did it.
I mean,
I did
that's-
not.
Kessie accomplishes a task. It's this one. Can Kessie help with do a help action for somebody with a can we get a help action in? Do I have?
Yeah, either Alistair or
Oh!
Takara gets advantage, your
I can-
choice.
Alistar. Sorry, Takara. I like you more. I like you a lot, but Alistar is important to me.
What does help entail?
She's
Roll
gonna have
again.
advantage. Roll again.
Okay. Acrobatics. There we go. Thank you.
Alright, you're up. Takara, you are struggling to turn the corner and get to this pier. You get pulled over here by the current.
That's fine.
The three of you notice that there are 3 puddles of water on this pier. Takara, you're being pulled along. Anyone is free to make an action here.
I'm just going with the flow, babe.
No. Baby. This is more of a party than I want it to be.
I've just remembered I have a ring of water walking.
Can you water walk some water?
So, I mean, technically I could just walk on the water as water. Surface tension, something.
Something. My plan is to go meet him on the other side. I can kind of sort of see around this corner. I say we should follow. I can
Our boy.
just catch him on downstream.
Takara
Does it
or
go-
Bago?
Oh wait, where does this go? No, I don't know where downstream is. Never mind. It might be downstream is the other direction. This is no. This
So Takara went. Can I?
yeah. No, the downstream is over here.
Yeah, this way. No, it doesn't show you that. Kind of does. Anyway.
Can
Yeah.
you see that?
Yes. I can.
I want to make. Ooh. Excuse me. I've learned important things.
Triangle click. Dorito.
We can make a Dorito. Can we do something?
What?
I was hoping there was something
What the
else.
fuck? What the fuck was that? It's like a caution sign.
But what's that? How do you get the? I only have the second one. I can't get a third one.
Why is my camera not working?
Follow the Dorito.
Nacho cheese flavor found here. Like, what does that possibly mean?
Oh, I see.
It's just control click, alt click. It's fine. It's nothing.
Shift click is this one.
But why?
Shift won't work for me. Shift click like sends me to somebody, like moves me to a. Does something weird and moves me.
You hear some
Oh,
muffled talking from the building, or like the door, the room that Bajka seemed to have entered through that doorway, but you can't make it out from where you're at.
I'd like to listen outside the door.
I would like.
There is
I would like
also
to-
a crack
and go help.
underneath if you like to.
Can I-
sneak in.
I'm gonna try and follow Takara and say.
Alright, so step one is going to be finding Takara, unless you just want to trust in the flow of the river and jump back in.
No, I don't know. Takara can hopefully. I'll watch for Takara, see if she. Can we at will pop out, or is it
Yes.
not our? Okay.
Everyone can pop out at will.
So yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit over and just.
Alright, Takara, what are you doing?
I have put my action in the meme channel. Dear listeners, if you've ever seen The Shape of Water, that's what Takara's doing. Just go with the flow, baby.
Alright, so you're gonna keep flowing down then, and it's gonna pull you this way. Svestra, there is a crack under the door if you'd like to slide in, but if there's anybody on the other side of the door, you may need to make a stealth check. Or if you just want to listen, you can make a perception check.
I want to try and go under the door. Make a stealth check.
Alright, make a
Regardless
stealth
of
check
whether
then.
it's there.
Yeah, so you'll... No. Gotta open the door to let you in. There you go.
I only rolled a 27.
Alright, we'll throw down a perception check. Alright.
I do love that as a bit. We're like, I only crushed.
So, you see a couple things. Bajka is talking to a female dragonborn, showing her the Pearl of the Sea. She's nodding along approvingly. There's lots of scrolls and chests and books in this room, as well as another door up here. Over here, there's a cage with 3 small worm-like creatures in it. One of them's reddish colored, one of them's bluish colored, and one of them's greenish colored. In particular, you notice the blue one seems to have noticed you and is like pushing against the bars of its cage, trying to... They're worm-like, but they have these big kind of growths on their backs. And the blue one in particular is trying to move towards your position, but the 2 people talking don't seem to have noticed it. The female dragonborn says, "It'll take some time for me to determine if replication is even possible. But you should definitely report to Lervoth that the pearl has been acquired." And then Bajka goes, "How goes the leech breeding?" And she says, "Reached about a dozen or so of each variety. They should be useful. Would you like to take a blood leech with you should you run into trouble?" And Bajka says, "No, I don't think I was followed. Save them for when we execute the next stage of the plan." And she nods. But when she mentioned the blood leech, they both kind of looked over at the cage. And...
Can I try and hide behind something while this is going on?
Yeah, I think you would have time to do that. So she walks over to the cage and is kind of examining the leeches. Oop, my computer decided to just refresh Foundry. Alright, my Foundry screen just went black. So that's great. Alright, I'm gonna reboot Foundry real quick.
Pizza confirmed in Eochora.
It's a cerebral delicacy.
Big if true.
You're not seeing what I'm seeing.
Cassie, can you make a perception check for me? Oh, well, I guess Foundry's not going to work until it rolls, but, or until it opens. So we'll give it a minute. Almost there. Alright, Keshi, when you're back in, could you make a perception check for me? So you can tell that you don't see Takara specifically, but you're kind of watching the water and you can get a sense of the direction of the flow at this point, and you can see that she's probably somewhere in this general area.
Sure, I'm not. Yeah, if she does, I'm waiting for fights. If there's a fight, if a fight breaks out, I'll do something. Otherwise, I'm not. I trust Tokara to be chill.
Okay, so the female Dragonborn says, something's caught the spell leech's attention. There must be some magic that it's intrigued by. And Bajda says, I'm sure the pearl is potent enough to interest it. And she's going to make a Arcana check to see if... Yeah, she's like, no, I don't think it's that. She unlocks the cage and quickly grabs the blue leash and pulls it out. And it's like squirming in her hand, and she holds it up, and it kind of starts looking in your direction, Svestra.
Can I try and get out before she unlocks the cage?
Yeah, that's going to be a skill check that you think is appropriate.
Can I roll initiative?
Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, I'm gonna do a sleight of hand check for her to see how quickly she gets it out of the cage. Nice. Alright, you're able to get out of the room before... I think you need to open the door. She's... Alistar, what are you doing as this time passes?
I was waiting outside until either Sylvester returned or I heard commotion going on in the room.
Okay, Takara, do you just continue going with the flow?
Yeah. I mean, can I use any movement to swim against it, or is it just simply too strong?
No, you can definitely try.
I mean, if preferably I'd like to just kind of stay where I'm at if I have enough speed.
Yeah, that's pretty That's gonna be like an athletics or acrobatics check, but it'll be DC 10 to just stay where you're at.
Okay. Wow.
The current's pretty strong. It seems like a lot of people are flushing their toilets right now.
The fish man wants me. I go to him.
Alright, so you get pulled into this narrow area kind of full of like rocks, and it does slow you down a bit, but the current is still pulling you further downward.
It's all good.
What's everyone else doing? Especially, you do hear a bit of movement inside as if they're walking around.
I want to stay like close by the door and just keep listening in the conversation as much as I can.
Okay. After a little bit, you hear Boz just say, Mazatul, it must be the pearl that's got it confused. This is a waste of time. I'm going to go report to Lervoth. I expect replication soon. And she says, I'll see if I can... I don't know if it's even possible yet, but I'll do my best. And he opens the door and steps out. And continues walking this way. So what are y'all gonna do now?
We can't talk really, can we?
No.
I'm gonna chill.
Bosnia.
Okay.
Alright, so that's gonna be a stealth check from everyone following him.
Can I follow Sylvestra and therefore for get like advantage for being far away from him at least?
Yeah, that sounds good.
But like if something goes wrong, plus 10 to my I forgot to put the plus 10, so 25.
Oh, I forgot to add mine as well, so mine is 22.
22. Alright. So y'all are able to follow him no problem, but there's noticeably only 3 puddles in sight. Takara, what are you trying to do?
Well, sorry, just to make sure I'm clear. Did he take the pearl with him, or did he leave it in that room? I mean, Takara doesn't know that, but just for the narrative's sake.
So it was on the desk in the room when Svestra left the room. And then she was outside when he stepped out. So, I mean, he has, like, pouches and pockets that it could be in. The last that y'all saw it, it was on the desk inside in that room.
Okay.
Or at least if he left it there, we know where it is.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's a way we could try to get it if it's still in there, but we don't know where it is. If not. What? You know what I'm trying to say. I didn't say it, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
Anyway.
said it?
Man. Takara has heard no commotion. She's still water, so she assumes we're still in stealth mode. So I'm just gonna try to swim against the current still.
Alright. Make another athletics check. It'll be DC 15 to go against the current. But if you get between 10 and 15, you'll just stay where you're at.
I can't handle your strongest potions, potion soda. Ah!
So
I'm
No,
I'm
double
legit-
threes.
I'm legitimately impressed by your ability to roll.
Thank you.
So the bad news is that the current washes you out to this area. Oh, does it? Tell me if this screws you up. Did that like teleport you, or do you not have vision now?
It moved me.
Okay, so you're kind of back out in the bay, and you can see the dock that Bozga first climbed up on. But because this area is so much wider, the current is not strong here, so you can move freely in this section.
Do I have movement, or was that my turn?
We'll jump back to everyone else and then come back to you. So
Cool.
you are all able to continue to follow Bozga without being noticed, but there is one more sentry up here that you'll need to beat with another stealth check. The three of you. And yeah. So Alistar.
That is a 38.
Okay. And 2 successes is enough. Alright, so y'all see Bozga, he kind of jumps across and goes this way and continues off the map. And you'll be able to follow him to where he exits the sewers, if you choose to do that. The other option is to wait around for Takara or continue to investigate this place. But Takara, what would you like to do?
Well, considering my piss poor rolling, I guess I'm gonna try to go back the way we went, which is, I don't know what my movement speed is as puddle in water.
15 out of water. I don't know about if there's a difference inside.
All right, so you can. All right, so you can probably move to about here. Like, these aren't turns; they're just kind of to keep track of the 2 different groups.
Yeah, I got you.
Is anyone else continuing to follow Bozga? And at this point, you won't really be able to help Takara at all. Or is anyone sticking back with Takara or doing any other investigation here?
I kind of want to wait for Takara. I lost the plot a little bit here. I'm kind of down to go.
You went this way, by the way, Jay.
I kind of want to see if they left the pearl, to be honest.
Let's go. Let's start backtracking in hopes of finding Takara. We can stop by at the pearl if that's what we want.
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems like a plan.
So that means you will stop following Bozga and not find out where he is.
Yes.
All right.
Correct.
Okay, so are y'all checking the pearl first and then...
Yes.
Alright, so wait outside the door for a second. We'll come back to Takara once y'all get to the door.
That's great.
But y'all already passed stealth check, so you don't need to do anything there. Takara, you're trying to just follow the path that you did before?
Yep.
Alright, so you will need a stealth check to get past this sentry again.
Oh, I assumed he was looking this way. Okay, yeah.
I mean, it kind of opens up pretty far that way, so he's kind of looking out in general.
Yeah, I got you. We still have pass without trace?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Now I roll well.
That'll do it. All right, you can keep moving. There is... So, we'll say you get to about here, and before you make a check for that next sentry, are y'all just going to go... Or, Stress, are you going to go underneath the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and remember the layout of the area and try and avoid line of sight on that fucking leech again.
Okay, I mean, the room's pretty open, so... It'll be your stealth versus Mazatula's perception to see if she notices. Because the leech can detect you automatically as long as you're in the room, is what you kind of gather. She's going to roll perception against yourself to see if she notices it. But probably not.
It's gonna be a hard thing to do.
Alright, so you go inside. You see, actually, she is sitting at the desk with the pearl hanging from a little stand, and she has one of those like jeweler's glasses and is looking at it, but her left hand is kind of sparkling with arcane energy. You get the sense she's kind of performing some experiments on it. Takara, if you want to keep heading back towards the party, you'll need to make another stealth check to pass this guard.
Yeah. Quick clarification. Who did he say he was going to report to?
Lerva.
Just
Put that name in the chat because y'all don't have what this person looks like yet.
I'm just taking notes.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'll do a stealthy thing.
We've heard the
Which-
name before, I think. Back in Thuriscross's domain.
Oof.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, yeah, you're able to move and rejoin with the party. It does not let you move through the walls. Yeah.
You don't say.
All right, so Svestra, are you gonna continue watching in here or head back out, or do something else?
I'm considering doing something else.
Okay. But Kessie and Alisar, you notice third puddle, or the fourth puddle rejoin.
Takara's puddle has two very rectangular slits that look like where her eyes might be. Goat pupils.
Aren't goat pupils more horrifying than that, actually?
They're just like rectangles.
I thought they had. Were they not the ones that have the extra. That are like W shaped or something? Like truly.
No, you're thinking of
Oh, yes, cuttlefish. My bad.
cuttlefish.
Ah, yes, the goat's cousin, the cuttlefish.
Ah, yes,
They're
the cuttlefish, the goat
weird
of the
fucking.
sea.
They are weird fucking eye brothers.
Well, maybe in puddle form, that's what Takara has. That's what she turns
Somebody,
into.
if I kill another character, somebody should make a new character that's a cuttlefish person.
Oh God,
Takara's long lost cousin.
cuttlefish who hates to be touched. No cuddles.
Extremely
Um,
stupid.
is there any way I can puddle gesture?
DC 10 sleight of hand check.
So I'm gonna like quickly come outside and try and gesture Cassie through the door. If that is inclement of anything I might be planning.
Okay. Once the two of y'all are inside, I'm gonna need another stealth check from both of you if you want to continue
Okay.
to remain hidden.
As soon as we're both under, I'm doing something. So.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just. I will. Yeah, sure. I'll throw the. I'll walk through.
I'm going to de-puddle, and then cast silence. In this room.
Nice. All right.
This room will be full of silence.
Okay, we're not gonna end. Well, actually, yeah, that's gonna be. So you're gonna de-puddle. We're gonna roll initiative, and then your first turn can be to cast silence.
Okay.
Do the rest of us depuddle?
Everyone de-puddles at will separately.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let me make sure I got. Cassie and Takara need initiative. Alright, so Cassie, you're not 40 feet in the air. Vestra, you are depuddled, and you're up for initiative. Like,
so I am unfortunately going to drop concentration on Hunter's Mark to cast this.
A
noted.
tragedy.
We need
Apply everything to everyone, forever.
What the fuck are those leeches? Whoa.
So the blue leech is kind of going crazy now at the bar, trying to get at you, and the casting of the spell, Mazatula is trained enough as a spellcaster to sense that, stands up and turns around and shouts, and no sound comes out of her mouth.
Hi, friend.
I'm gonna double check to make sure she doesn't
Which
have
spells have a verbal component? Is what he's checking.
Oh, that too. No, I did not give her any. Well, I mean, she wasn't even looking, so she wouldn't have had a chance to counterspell. But no, she doesn't do anything like that.
Yeah, you have to know the spell being cast to counter it.
Does it even? Where does it say verbal components on here? Well, anyway, so Stretcher, that was your action. Is it a bonus action to pop out of puddle?
It is a free action,
Free action.
to depuddle.
Okay, so anyone else can also depuddle at this time, if you want. Or
Oh yeah, Cassie will will happily depuddle.
All right, so the two of you pop in. Stretcher, it's your turn. Do you have a bonus action or movement you want to do?
I want to move over to kind of like block off this door,
Okay.
and I don't have a bonus action right now.
All right. One thing I'm gonna do real quick. All right, Kessie, you are up. You see, I mean, regardless of components, you can tell Mazatula is going to attempt to cast this spell on her turn.
I'm gonna do the thing I do.
Grapple?
I'm not raging.
Oof.
A terrible roll.
We will see. That. Yeah. Oh, but enough.
Insufficiently terrible.
Alright, you grab her, she's shouting at you. And you attack her with the hand axe.
Yeah, 1 second. Normal. She can have advantage on me. Because I'm gonna give her. Wait, did I hit? Yeah, I hit the damage. Normal. Divine Fury. Radiant. Damage. Roll. And one more thing. Oh, what are these two things? A staggering blow.
Just checking one thing. Alright, looks like it applied all the damage. Okay. So that's your turn?
That's what I do in my. Oh, he's cake of beef, huh? Usually, you know, did a reasonable amount of damage in that turn.
Alright.
Yep, that's me.
Takara, you're up. You don't hear anything from inside.
I do have silence on me. Would Takara peek in?
It's up to you.
Mm,
Cassie, why does your altitude keep increasing?
I suspect because I'm fucking. I'm doing something.
just fucking.
I'm like alt tab. That's right. I was alt tab. I'm alt tabbing and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I'm like fucking. I'm like doing.
Once again.
Maybe like alt mouse wheel or something.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like pressing alt tab and mouse wheeling, which is doing a thing, you know?
I think Takara would kind of peek under the door as a puddle.
Okay.
I mean, she could feel that she had silence cast on her, right?
Let's go with yes.
Okay. She'd peek.
Yeah, you see Cassie in dwarf form grabbing this person.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Do I see the pearl?
Yep, it is on the desk.
Yeah, okay. Takara will get involved. She'll depuddle.
Mm-hmm.
And I go grab the pearl.
Alright, you can add a Pearl of the Sea from the items tab to your inventory.
Wow. Just gonna.
Still have action and bonus action.
Yeah. Cool. Alright. Well.
And you see Cassie like swinging her axe at this person who is taking damage but seems pretty tough.
Okay. Yeah, I'll join in. Why not? I checked, by the way, for those wondering. A little metagaming, sorry. The spell message surprisingly has no verbal component. So, I guess you could talk in your mind at someone. So, just somatic and material. So we could communicate via message if we feel like it. Just FYI. I'm gonna attack.
Go for it.
And the damage, please. How are my spell slots looking? Yeah, I'll do a Divine Smite.
I was about to put on combat music, and then I realized I like the eeriness of this music with the fact that y'all are in combat that's completely silent.
I assume they're not a fiend or undead.
Nope.
Okay. And I will just do that again. want another divine smite.
We
Oh,
do one divine smite.
you're right. Thanks, Kevin. I forgot. I will try to frighten her though. Her, him, her,
Her.
her.
That's a charisma save.
I need to double check because it's been a whole 2 weeks, and my brain doesn't last that long.
Being inflicted with a fear condition in a silent room feels really bad.
Yeah.
It is charisma.
Alright. That's one.
That does obviously succeed. So they're not frightened.
What was the conditions you put on her again, Kessie?
You get disadvantage on the next saving throw, I think. Let me double check. If it's some hit
yeah.
on the next saving throw.
Disadvantage on next saving throw, and you can't
Oh.
make it top opportunity
Alright.
attacks.
I didn't even. I was asking you because I thought there might have been something else, but we'll. Yeah, that'll do.
That does indeed fail.
Yet. Schmick-schmacked.
So she's scared. My little ghosties are gonna eat your ass. All right, that's my turn.
Cool. Alright, so. Where is. Disadvantage on ability checks. Actually. So, what she's going to do is make an arcana check to see if she can understand the specifics and limitations of the silence spell. And she does get disadvantage on that because of the frightened. What's your spell save DC, Svestra?
1 sec. Spells. It is 19.
Nice.
It's fuck you, that's what.
Okay. So, she doesn't understand what's happening right now. Otherwise, she would have cast a spell that doesn't have a verbal component that would have alerted everyone else here. So
Let's
she's
not
just
let her
going
do that.
to. All right. The question is, how does I guess there's not. Does this do? No. All right. She is going to open her mouth and do poison breath.
Lol. Is there a save? Is there a fucking con save?
Yes.
Well, not that Cassie needs it, but Kevin, make sure you're adding my aura bonus.
What is
It
it?
auto, it's auto, it's auto,
Oh.
it's get auto, it's a +5 and it's auto added.
Make sure it's not double adding it because I've never seen that before.
No, my +5, my second +5 comes from somewhere else.
Yeah, I see.
Punk.
Alright, so Cassie took quarter damage, everyone else took half damage.
I maintain concentration. Alert. This is a thing that can happen.
Yeah.
And my bonus is +6, by the way.
I think it's a +5, +1 in the.
Yeah.
Cool. Alistar, you're up.
Okay.
You smell something very noxious coming from inside, but otherwise don't hear anything.
There's no sign of anything happening.
Stinks.
Yeah, there's definitely something going down, so I'm gonna go ahead and crawl in there.
Smells like a Cassie fart. Gross.
Like,
Cassie has
Welcome to the
different...
Thunderdome.
yes, the Thunderdome. Thunderdome. Anyway. So fun fact, every single one of my spells except message has a verbal component.
That's pretty
Nice.
standard.
So this is an interesting scenario I found myself in. Ironic, given that message is message. I'm going to let's see. Yeah, I'll
Just fight the leeches.
The leeches are in the cages, I think.
They
Yeah,
are
they're
in cage.
fine.
They are in the
Just
cages.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to depuddle, and then I will. Let's see, what forms do I want to take for this particular mission? If I can find out where I like there we go. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, we'll do Archer and Lord. Yeah, Archer and Lord. What do we want to do? Yeah, let's do Archer and Lord. And let me just see how far I am from there. Yep, okay. And then, yeah, I will target her with a Archer shot because there's not much else I can do right now. There we go. And then, yeah, I'll stay in front of the door, but someone is in front of the door.
Right. Are you taking the dodge action or something?
Yeah, I didn't take an action, did I? And yeah, I'll take dodge.
Cool. All right. Leeches all got. Well. So what they're gonna try to do, it's a DC 18 athletics checks for them to push through the bars of the cage and get through, and they're all trying to do that because they see prey nearby and their athletics as well. I'm just gonna roll on this one because they're all gonna try. And then this will be spell. Ooh, the spell gets that. Okay. And then. Alright, so this one gets out of the cage. But that was its action. And then. So it squirms through the bars and flops onto the ground and moves towards you, Spectra, and is in your space. I'm gonna do one little thing real quick. Alright, Spencer, you're up.
I'm gonna
There's
look at.
blue leech on the ground by your foot.
Yes, I see that. I'm going to plink at the mage.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to plink again. I'm gonna Misty Step over here.
Okay.
We do the Misty Step animation because I want to see it. And turn.
I want to comment on Chris. This was a good purchase for me. This Master Ball was a good object.
One
What's happening
second.
over there?
It fucking interrupted, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You think we can influence his speech if we just say words at him? Hey, Chris. Wieners.
Yeah, you're
He took his headphones off.
instantly did the right play, which responded appropriately so fast. I got this Master Ball Pokemon set. It's a Lego set. It's not actually official Legos. It's like an aftermarket Lego. They bought all the Legos separately, pieces separately, and like sold it. It makes me want like to have a Master Ball like wallet or something. It's such a satisfying object.
Sorry about that. So,
You're good.
Professor, you did some damage and then teleported.
Yes.
I think that puts the slow condition on her. Man, she got all the conditions. Cassie, you're up.
Oh, wait. Actually, I can't do Misty stuff.
Verbal component?
Because it's verbal, yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. The leech will take an attack of opportunity on you.
It has disadvantage.
Cool.
Oof.
I crit?
Rolled a 14 and an 18. It attaches itself to your leg. And oh yeah, I saw the details there.
I can't see her health because it's covered in a fucking effect I did to her. And
Yeah,
the
I
horrible
can-
things you've done to her.
There you go.
Oh, she's pretty beefy. What?
Wait, is that right?
I felt like that should have been so much lower than it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, something seems with that.
Well,
We'll see how it works.
oh, I have advantage on attacks against me. Just to be clear, whenever I brutal strike, I'm using reckless attack.
Okay. So does the no, it does do damage. It's just not set up for the attach. Or did it roll the damage on you, Svestra? No, let's see. Oh wait, no, that damage is only if you try to pull it off and fail by 5 or more. Okay. It's just how that listed weird. So, Keshi, is that your turn? Or
No,
you're still
I have
doing
one more.
attacks?
I didn't realize I get advantage on the second attack because I did
Vex.
reckless attack.
You also have Vex from your
What's
axe.
Vex?
If you look at your hand axe in the chat.
Oh, okay. Double advantage. Doesn't matter. They're not dead yet. I'm annoyed.
Alright. Takara, you're up.
Did the top? I didn't. I missed it. Did the top bar move even just now?
It did.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not super accurate.
This may seem like a strange decision, but Takara does not like the look of that leech. So she's actually gonna go here and try to take it off of her.
Okay. So yeah, it's a medicine check.
Yeah. It just makes me feel better if I know what the number. So 13. Okay. Hey.
Alright, so it is detached. I'm gonna move you for a second so I can grab this token and get it. Okay. And it's like squirming in your hand.
I'm gonna put it in my bag of holding.
Okay.
Fuck you.
It's in there. Is that your turn? You have a bonus action.
Is it? Okay, yeah. What can I do with the bonus action that would be helpful to the party? Probably not anything.
I guess add a spell leak to your inventory, even though it's a monster, not a item.
Just to be totally upfront with you, I was gonna kill it anyway, like immediately, but I didn't have the action economy to do it, so it won't be in my inventory for long, is what I'm saying. So it won't be a problem.
That's fine.
Once combat is over, we'll just like tear it in half and move.
Yeah,
on.
I'm gonna burn it to the I don't have any bonus actions that don't have verbal components, so can I?
Can she make a athletics check real quick?
With advantage, I assume, because I'm.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that was her turn.
So, just to be clear about silence, is there no sound, or can we just not talk?
You can.
Yeah,
There's no
everyone's
sound.
deafened. Everyone's deafened and muted. There's no sound.
Like if you make a bang noise, nothing happens. There's no way to make noise.
Okay, so objects also don't make sound.
Correct.
That's correct.
It is a persistent effect.
If I shoot a lightning bolt at this lady, it won't alert everyone in this dungeon. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
So about that.
I can shoot a lightning bolt at her as a bonus action.
If I bang the wall with like a drum with her head, it's gonna no one hears that. Yes.
Dex save, por favor.
If I cast Meteor Swarm in this location, no one will hear.
I think she has disadvantage on saving throws, right?
You did the sundering thing again, Cassie?
I did.
Man, when y'all need to murder somebody. Oh, sorry. Disadvantage, but I think that's fair. Yeah, 11.
She rolled an 11.
Yeah.
Would you say this is 2 for 2 for excellent assassination bits for this campaign?
So she. Oh, I could have just done the thing. I'm sorry. I have to do it this way now. Yeah. She takes 30 damage.
Oops.
Oh, the bar does move. Okay.
The bar does move.
And then I can do something else, I think, because I hit her with lightning. I'm sorry. This is the longest turn of all time.
Like
Not
knock
that-
her
I can-
prone or something? Or push or pull?
I can push or pull, but
She won't
I don't.
move.
It won't do anything.
Yeah.
I had a devious idea just now, but I'll save it for after we're done.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. She did her turn. She failed to escape Cassie's grab. Alistar, you're up.
Okay.
We're doing war crime.
Oh, it's gonna get
But it's against a
worse.
terrorist organization, so it's fine, right?
That's right. We live in
That's how that
America, so
works.
doing war crimes to terrorist organizations is good.
It's cool when Indiana Jones kills the Nazis.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna request when we kill her, we don't like disintegrate her or anything.
Why?
Acceptable.
Hey,
I want the body still. There.
No. Oh, why?
Yeah.
speak with it.
Mm,
Speak with it, commune with it, do things.
no, I think it's past speak with that time. I want to do something else.
What do you mean? We haven't
war
even
crimes.
spoken to her yet.
We'll
We're
figure it out
not
later.
doing-
Just trust
Duh.
our friend. Trust our friend. Trust our friend.
I don't trust our friend.
It's okay. It'll be fine.
This
You
campaign,
don't trust
but
the Fae being?
I don't trust our friend. This is a campaign of the most trustworthy person. Okay, I guess Alistar is actually trustworthy, but the second most trustworthy person here is Takara, who is a compulsive liar.
Not
And a
compulsive.
future
Very much premeditated.
sure, you're right. No,
And
It's
a
a-
Car
future
can't
god
lie right
betrayer.
now.
sorry, I misspoke. A genius liar.
It's not possible
Yeah.
for Takara to lie right now.
Quite literally. I could actually
Oh.
if I cast message.
Yeah, or if you just
I counterspell your message.
you don't have to speak words to lie. Don't be confused.
Anyway, let's kill this lady.
Anyway, I'm gonna shoot her. I'm gonna shoot her with an arrow.
So I kept blasting.
Yeah, exactly.
And I will dodge again.
I feel like there's probably something giving you advantage, but you still hit, so whatever. Alright, this leech, what did I say, 18 to get out? I'm just going to roll the other one while I'm here. Nope. The spell leech will attempt to attach to special.
Spell leech is in.
Oh, right.
Takara's bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
It can only attach to itself.
The spell leech is
Can you
in the
post bag of holding for me real quick?
No,
So we're-
look it up. Fuck you. Yes, I can. I don't know why, but
Look, if we're gonna play that game,
If something
remember
was
that I'm the
left
DM here.
yeah, he can make it happen. He can make whatever he wants through. Don't
Isn't
be a
it-
fool.
Isn't it if a living thing goes in a bag of holding, it's like in suspended animation?
No, it can suffocate. It's just in a empty room. It's in a vacuum room. It's not good, but it's not. Or like it's in a sealed room.
Ah, so it's slowly suffocating.
Well, it would never suffocate. It's got too much oxygen. in
Can
there.
survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures.
Alright.
And we can give it a little extra because of it's just chills in there. If it can eat magical items, it might do that. That'd be fun.
What else do you have in
What
your
if
bag of holding?
I was gonna say, what if if it's intelligent enough, it can pick up the Kazushino and get
No,
to work.
that's in my bag of holding. I don't know what's
Chris,
in Takara's bag of holding.
I'm gonna need everyone's attention because this is gonna be awesome. You know what else is in my bag of holding, Chris? Fucking nothing. Get fucked. It is literally empty. I have never put anything into it. That might
Okay.
be worse for me, actually. But whatever. I'm going to take it out next turn and I'm going to step on it. So whatever.
It is a spell leech, is also the thing.
I
Yeah,
know.
I know, it's-
I'm just having fun.
What do I do here? We're going to make a roll here.
It would actually be so awesome if this fucking destroyed it.
Alright. I'm making a DC 15 flat check. It succeeded.
Okay.
Okay. Weird.
This is the most ambitious leech on the face of the earth.
You have to get like a.
Give this fight.
You have to try pretty hard to just get out of the cage, right? It's like gotta.
So here's what happens to Kara. Your bag of holding. Wait. Let me.
You tempted
Wait a
fate
minute.
some
This is-
hella bad.
It's
Wait a
the
minute.
greatest moment in D&D history. Whatever happens, I'm down for it.
Okay. The bag of holding turns inside out,
Jesus.
and
Oh.
as the spell leech eats and consumes the entire bag, and like comes out of the bag and eats it. And you see the like large kind of glob on its back grows bigger, and you can even see pieces of the torn up bag of holding floating on the inside. And it's kind of like the globule is like glowing with some energy. Your bag of holding is destroyed.
Awesome. It was worth it.
Stretcher, you're up.
I recognize the leech is a threat, but I want the lady dead.
Yeah, the lady
Far.
being dead seems like important business. I don't disagree with you.
That is a critical hit.
Let's see it. That finishes her off as your arrows go through her heart and she gives one final silent scream.
Oh,
I turn my attention to this little fucker.
Okay.
me?
No, the leech. End turn. I don't want to
Jesse.
get fucking leeched again.
You're holding a dragonborn corpse in your hand, and there's a leech with one of Cestra's watery arrows sticking out of it. Next
I'll
to you.
just. I'm gonna grab the leech. Oh, I'm not enraged. I got an advantage. I did. I cheated at advantage.
You are holding the leech, and I'll say like you're holding it in a way where if you're trying to kill it, you can kill it. It's got 1 hit point left though.
Give
I
it a taste of its own medicine. Eat it.
No, oh! Yes, he does get it.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
say that out loud.
I've never eaten a magical leech before.
All right.
How many ways can we derail this encounter?
So
So, Cassie kills it with her spiky gloves and then puts it in her mouth.
okay. So, 2 things are going to happen as a result of eating this leech. A, you get pretty decent indigestion.
You're sick.
B,
Well, not that. How much indigestion? Because it has to be pretty bad indigestion for Cassie to notice.
alright, can you write this down for me? Because I'll formalize it in a new feature later and add it. But
You gain the power of a bag of holding.
Cassie's stomach is now an extra dimensional space.
Yes!
Oh my god.
That anything that can fit through her mouth will be deposited in this extra dimensional space that has the capacity of a bag of holding.
This is the greatest plot twist of all time.
B,
It doesn't digest stuff in there slowly, right? Like, if it's in there, I get to eat it still? How do I add to the biography? I was looking to add notes, but there's not an obvious way to
I
add.
think there's a note.
biography. Tab. There is a biography, and it is not.
Click the edit wrench in the top left of your character sheet.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. I have biography, but not notes. I don't see notes, but I'll just put it in biography. I'll put it.
This could not have gone any better. There are some interesting things that could have happened with the spell leech that didn't, that I was kind of excited for, and this is way better than any of this.
I told you this would be the greatest moment in D&D history.
8 spell leech, and now my how do you spell stomach?
STOMACH.
Is a bag of holding.
Okay. Second bonus, because you ate a spell leech and it had consumed magical power, is that Kessie gains a 3rd level spell slot that refreshes whenever you take a long rest that you can use for any of your tattoo spells. I don't think you have any spells from other means, but if you were
I do.
to get spells-
I do have the spells from other means.
What kind of spells?
I think they're all cantrips.
Okay, then that doesn't matter. But so
I
basically,
think I might. Oh wait, let me double check because I have a weird. I have friends which I don't ever use.
that's a cantrip.
Featherfall Cavatina are the ones I.
Featherfall is a first
Yeah.
level spell. Yeah. So, I mean, that's one of those like once a day you can cast that spell. Or
Yeah,
cast it using
I'm
spells,
I'm a It's because I'm a performer or a bard.
Yeah. Magic
I think it was a
bard.
bit bard.
So you have a 3rd level spell slot that you can use to cast any 3rd level or lower spell an
I
extra
might
time
have.
per day. But once, like if you so you can like pick one of your tattoo spells once a day to get.
Yeah, I get you.
Casting.
Speaking of which, does it have to be? I have a 3rd level spell slot for any of them. This is important because I'm about to pop down a prayer of healing. Oh, I
Yes.
don't think we need it. I bet. A spirit gardens is great. Okay. Great. Actually,
So
no, I might just pop bless. Bless is useful right now. But anyway.
and yeah, that's going to be the end of this combat. What's the duration on silence?
It's 10 minutes.
Okay.
I kind of want to kill the other leeches too.
Okay, I'll say you're able
Yeah.
to do that without having to make any rolls or anything.
We should also this is a serious question. Eochora is casting a message. Should we eat the other leeches?
They didn't eat a bag of holding, but
Yeah.
Kessie's super down to eat the other leeches.
Yeah,
The
so
Veshra is busy with a project. Y'all discuss.
So in a second we're gonna take a bio break. But I wanted to say these benefits that Kessie is getting is not every time you eat a spell each. It's the combination of it consuming a bag of holding and that latent energy reacting with Kessie's weird tattoo magic in a particular way. So it's not a repeatable effect, but this is a reward for being creative in a cool way.
I don't blame you for this, for not knowing that. Chris the player knows this, but Eochora doesn't.
Yeah. No, you can certainly try eating whatever.
Eochora is like, holy shit, we should eat these leeches. She will, if they're dead. If Sylvester killed them already, whatever. Yeah. Either way, Eochora wants to take the remains of the leeches out of this place, regardless of what we do.
Not to say there aren't similar benefits from eating spell leeches outside of the specific circumstances, but the permanent spell slot and bag of holding stomach hurts. We'll see what happens. Let's take a bio break and be back in about 10 minutes.
We need to take her to the ethereal stomach doctor.
You're gonna fight a god at that point. It's like this shit's out of our paycheck.
No, if Kessie ate a bag of holding, then she would transform into a gate to the astral plane that would suck all creatures within 10 feet of her in through it. And you would have to go to the astral plane to find her remains there if you wanted to reincarnate her.
All I'm hearing is
go into a bag of holding. Kessie is no longer allowed in a black bag of holding.
Yes.
Because if Kessie goes in a bag of holding, the same thing happens.
Well, just your stomach is not allowed.
Yes. Sure.
All I'm hearing is we have a very cheap way to get to the astral plane.
It just costs one
Kessie.
Yeah, it costs one Kessie.
I mean, it's.
I
would argue more expensive than before when you just had 2 bags of holding. Now you have to give up a bag of holding and Kessie rather than.
That's a good point.
You only have to get that.
That is kind of incredible that in the D&D world, anybody can go to the astral plane with just 2 bags of holding, or 2.
That's like 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold is a crazy amount of gold. You can.
I thought it was a little less than that. I don't know. I mean, that's a good point. I thought it was cheaper though.
I mean, the economy is screwy regardless of how you try to price it.
Bags of holding are worth 4,000 gold.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
Clearly, I've become so rich, I'm out of touch.
Yeah, we are. What could that be worth? $10?
What level on average does a D&D character become the 1%?
Instantly, so fast. 1%.
So if you're
3, level 3?
Like as soon as you go off your first adventure, usually. As soon as you find gold.
I think something. No. I think 10 gold is pretty rich, but it might not be 10 gold might be 1%. 10 gold might be in the top 1%.
I think the main metric is 1 gold is like a hard day's labor for a common person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you go to a tavern and you get a drink and it's like a silver, right?
Yay.
A silver is a gold. So like if you sell 10 drinks,
that's a gold.
So I don't know. I feel so. If you're a bartender, you could make that in like a few days, 10 gold.
Yeah. So no, I'm wrong. It's like more like 100. Or even 100's not that much. It's like
level 3.
No, I don't get to. You need a couple thousand gold to be. No, I thought a couple thousand gold. Like okay, so if my So 365 gold is a yearly wage. 1% is like what? Being in the top 1% of earners is like it's like not one standard deviation above average. Like
That's 3.
it's like 3 times or something that. Yeah, so like
3,
3 gold.
yeah.
3 gold.
Three-
So like getting 3 gold a day as an adventure, it's like you might be making that much, but like I guess yeah. So like you're like yeah, it's not that crazy.
All right, let's get back to it. What are y'all doing now?
So Chris,
Yeah.
I want to take her body,
Okay.
find a wound on her body,
Easy enough.
or make one that is big enough.
Not necessary.
Stick her hand in it,
Okay.
then use her hand covered in blood to trace the word Bozga on the floor next to her corpse.
You do so.
Bozga was the last person in here.
Interesting. So is your intent to send a message to Bozga that this is his fault or he's next, or to
Incriminate Bozga.
Incriminate Bozga. Okay.
Yeah.
Is anyone else assisting in this endeavor in any
No.
way?
Only if she asked me to.
I am being. I'm also dressing the body to remove any kinds of damage that would be uncommon from like a street thug like Bozga. So like maybe try and get rid of the radiant wounds or things like that.
Gotcha. All right.
We need some evidence that we did this. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna start looking for papers that look important on her desk. Let's be clear. I don't read anything. It just if it looks like information, I take it.
Yeah, I would be. I think you mentioned there were also like books or scrolls that were lying along a wall or something.
Mhm.
I'd be checking those out.
Okay.
The car goes to his room.
You can open the door. Just a bedroom. You don't see anyone in there. Alright. So, Takara and Alistar can make investigation checks. Svestra, I'm going to need you to make 3 skill checks. Related to the different parts of this endeavor. So, like, probably something like medicine to change the wounds to look more appropriate. Probably something like deception or performance. But I'll kind of let it up to you to...
Can I replace the medicine with kind of just casting some healing magic?
Sure.
Or get a bonus from that?
Yeah, if you spend a spell slot, that'll count as
Yeah.
1 success of the 2 needed.
Spells. I'll cast a cure wounds on
A dead body.
those. Yeah.
Which
What did you say for the other parts?
So this is like kind of my first instinct, but if you want to use different skills depending on your methods, definitely feel free to. Deception to make the scene kind of presentable. And then
Yeah, I'll do deception for that, and I kind of want to look at anything that might have her handwriting on it, and then try and mimic that with like a performance roll on the boss.
yeah, you could use either performance or sleight of hand for mimicking the handwriting, and then deception.
Performance.
as an expert in deception, can Takara assist in deception? Only if Sylvester asked for it?
I'm pretty good with deception.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. Well, you got the handwriting is recognizable enough to where, like, there's not any clear indication with the scene you set up of why Bozka would do this, but the wounds match what his weapons are capable of, and the handwriting matches hers well enough to where this endeavor will be successful.
And as like an afterthought, the thing she had did she have the pearl on a stand or anything?
Yes. It was just sort of like a
Right.
little wooden piece of thing that for holding jewelry that she was kind of just like tinkering with it magically while it was.
Can I break bits of it and then put it in her hand to kind of assist with the idea that that's why Bozka did it?
Okay, yeah, I mean, you can do that. I'm still going to keep the rolls that you already
Yeah,
made. But that'll help. Alright, so Alistar, go ahead.
As also, since she was afraid, right, when she died.
Oh, yeah, Takara, you get a clue.
Oh shit, you're right.
Oh, wait, no, she's frightened until the end of your turn from that effect, I think. So it would have gone away earlier. Because it was like on the first or second turn you frightened her that way.
I don't know. I mean, I believe you. I just don't remember. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So no clue for you, unfortunately. But maybe next time. Alistar, you're going through paperwork. There, all you kind of really find are like order forms for shipping crates, and there's like details about the food that they need down here and stuff. Nothing that's practically useful. Takara, you find a note detailing it's too complex for any of you to understand, but it's kind of detailing how these leeches were created and bred, like the magical techniques used. The one clue it does kind of indicate is that there are a lot more of these leeches, and clearly not here, like in this room. So,
Damn it.
the Ragged Thorn has more of them somewhere. And then Kesha, you said you were also looking around at anything interesting?
I mostly want evidence that we were here, so that when we go to somebody who gives a shit, we can be like, hey, look, we went to their place. This is we stole shit from. Like, that might be valuable to the people we're trying to leverage this into information
Okay.
for.
So if there's anything specific you can think of that might be a good thing, you can grab, but in lieu of that, you can make a check to look for anything that I haven't already described as part of the scene.
Kessie is certainly not expecting to be good at it. That's not the point. But she could make a pretty bad attempt at perception. Oh, no, I'm gonna.
Alright, so you don't find what you were looking for, but you do find something that might be useful.
All I'm trying to do is get evidence that when we get back there, that we were here and it was valuable.
Right. So what you find, what catches, because Kessie is feeling surprisingly hungry, she finds this list. Oh, there's one typo in there. It should be, could I let my horse stay somewhere low on the second bullet point.
What's this list for?
No idea. This is probably places in the city that matter to somebody. Guess you'll hand that. We'll be like, hey, here's some evidence useful evidence we were here. So just so we're not like.
Yeah, so you get the sense like if you just gave this to the guards, they'd be like, "What are we supposed to do with this?" But
Yeah,
you
no, I
do
get that.
get the
I'm
sense
saying
that this might be useful in
useful
some other way.
information. Yeah.
Takara, does Takara see this list?
I mean, Cassie immediately is like, this looks like it's someone gives a shit about this. This looks fascinating.
This is interesting because to me, the player, and Takara with her deception might feel the same way, but this to me looks like codes that you'd say to a barkeep at these particular places. Takara would like
Brava's bakery has nothing in it. Has no mentions.
Well, yeah, but the others do. You know,
Well,
like
There's lots. I think these are just like It looks like places that they have some control.
okay. So if nothing happens, nothing happens. But can Takara try to figure out what it is?
Certainly.
Yeah, pick a skill based on what kind of approach you're using to figure it out. Probably history would be most relevant, but if you want to take a different approach, go for it.
So
At the risk of being more morose, also, Chris,
Mhm.
can I cut off her jaw?
Sure. To prevent a speak with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also added list from Zatula to the journal entry tab, if you need to reference that in the future. Let me fix that typo.
all right. Well, I guess this isn't what I thought it was, but I'll just make a roll anyway since I'm already here. Okay.
Takara's not able to figure out anything beyond what Chris might already suspect.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, like, if you as a player have ideas, you know, you can still, your character still has those ideas. This role would have told you if those ideas were correct or not correct, or if maybe given you new information, but you know,
okay.
You're still able to believe whatever you suspect, even if you're. Yeah, that's like separate from what that role meant, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
As far as this bedroom is concerned, is there anything else that I noticed that particularly stands out, either like as if it's being hidden or it's something you might not see in a typical bedroom, like something that just like seems out of place?
Let me see. I don't. Make a skill check for me.
Okay. Sure.
You find sort of like a. I'm trying to think. No, never mind. You find like a letter, talking about the best ways to feed and keep wyverns in underground locations. What are y'all doing now?
When we're ready to leave, I can drop silence and turn us back into puddles.
Yeah, I'm like super ready to just leave here entirely. I think we did it. I mean, maybe do you have any other evidence that we've been here? I guess there's like, I guess the jaw we pulled is useful.
Also, just telling them this location, I think, would
be very valuable. So, do we want to go? How much more deeper do we want to go before? Are we messaging? I don't know how we.
Yeah.
There's plenty of materials here to like write notes to each other since you can't talk. So I'll say if you decide to leave this area, there won't be any skill checks required or anything. The question will just be where do y'all go next. So it's up to y'all.
I vote, and please disagree if you disagree, but I vote. I think we've done the thing, and we have more than enough for the Schleverl guards. Probably to trust us a little bit at least and give us some favor.
Are we keeping the pearl?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not telling them. That's what I'm saying. We're not giving them that shit. That's the key.
From the guards.
Yeah, we're keeping it for ourselves. That's my impression.
Yeah, I think.
I think we can tell them that we found out that they're trying to replicate them.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
feign ignorance on
If they have one to use.
And if they are like, oh, we trust you now, here's a pearl, then Takara can just be like, oh, that reminds me, they had one. Here you go.
Nah,
we're returning it to you.
We want two. Fuck
Why?
that.
It's per person. It allows one person to have the effect.
Oh, well then, okay. Well, all right. I would assume they'd give us enough to get in or nothing, but okay.
If they give us enough, then maybe there's a world, right?
I mean,
So
we'll see.
from what you've gathered, the pearls, like, Deep Schleverl is a city in its own, and there's maybe between 50 and 100 pearls. Like, most people don't have them.
All right. Well then, we'll see. See what they say.
Well, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Where y'all head?
We want to make a copy of this list for our own reference.
I put one in the journal tab.
No, I mean for our characters, but if we give it to the guards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's just say we did that.
Sick. We can just pretty freely leave now.
Yeah. If you're just going into puddle and going out, I'm not.
Yeah.
Kind of making any more stealth checks.
So should we just go directly to the guards, or is anywhere else we should go first?
I think seeing where we stand with the guards, see if they find this interesting or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you make your way to. He's not stationed at the portal location where you had him first before, but there's a guard post near the entrance between, or the kind of walkway between Upper and Deep Schleverl, where you find Captain Savian. So, something to report?
Who's talking? Am I talking?
I mean, I'm not.
Okay. Well, Liam isn't jumping at the opportunity, so I guess the car will. We have quite a few things to report. In fact, the information is fairly valuable, and we might want to do it in a secure location.
So you're kind of in like an office in the guard quarters.
We might want to do it in a secure location, such as this.
Yep.
Such as the one we find ourselves in.
You should be safe from any prying ears.
First of all, we have located the Ragged Thorn's hideout. Now, hold on. Hold it. Before you jump to ask me where it is, I'd like you to take a look at this list we found in it first.
He looks it over. 1 second.
Is that the hideout or a hideout?
The car said
That's
D.
right, Hannah.
Okay.
That's what she said. May or may not be true.
He says, I recognize some of these businesses. They're all located in one block of the half shell market. Do you have any idea what these phrases might mean?
Now, I wasn't able to confirm, but on first glance, I thought these might be code phrases you would speak to a door guard or the like. But just a suspicion. I have not tested it.
Well, given that most of our forces are Tritons, that would be pretty conspicuous. I'm assuming you got this information from the Ragged Thorn?
That's correct.
Well, he'll pay each of you 500 gold for that information.
Nice.
Well, the money is not as important as.
Well, hold
access.
on. We've got more
Oh,
information.
And say there's a. If you go put these code phrases to the test and bring back more information, there's more where that came from. He said, gesturing to the purse with the coins in it.
And I don't mean to speak for my compatriots, but I think we might just do that. Now, let's talk about the location, their hideout. What would that fetch?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, no, I refuse. No. I have one more inspiration. I'm gonna use it. I must roll better than a 4.
There we
Thank you.
Is that a... Yeah. So he says, understanding, of course, that should any of this information prove inaccurate, payments will be requested back. But if you know precisely where their headquarters is and where the bulk of our forces are located, we could conduct a raid with the majority of our troops, and if successful, would stamp out the Ragged Thorn's presence in our city, which would be a great boon to the people here. I'm going to put 1,000 gold each on that. Now,
And that What?
Like, if you give him that information now, he'll pay you now, and then organize and conduct this raid after the fact.
Yeah.
I don't.
Sorry.
Well, the money isn't that important to me. Again, I'd love 1,000 gold. I'm much more interested in in turning down money in hopes of getting access to lower survival roll.
To what end, might I ask?
We're looking to get. Well, we need access to the portal to the Underdark. What? No, the Shadowfell.
So, what Arish Curse had told you is that there's no portal here. They have tuning forks in like a vault that could be used to access the Shadowfell.
Sure, I'm saying we would like access to the Shadowfell. What's much more important to us is lower survival because there is a way to access the Shadowfell, which is important to us.
So first, let me make this clear: any access to other planes, besides the abyss leading into the plane of water, are not for public use.
No, but I'm looking to parlay this into whatever it takes to get access to whatever hoops I have to jump through. This is like me. This is a thing saying we are not your enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put us through whatever vetting process you need to get us to.
In lieu of any. Alright, so assuming you provide location of the Ragged Thorns hideout, in total I'm offering you 1,500 gold each. I could reduce that down to 1,000 and give you a name, I need to double check. An audience with Arlo Selvina y Fuego Lansuga, who is the keeper, keeper of the Institute of Antiquity. Whatever, I'm not familiar with the protocols or procedures necessary to gain access to the tools that may or may not exist in providing a pathway to the Shadowfell, but he would know. He resides in Deep Deliveral, and I could make that appointment.
That sounds sick.
So, do we have a deal?
That's a good deal by me. Does anyone else have any stipulations or considerations?
Are we intending to give information? This is not in talking to the guard about the leeches or the wyverns.
Yes.
I don't see why not. Any advantage that we can give them against the. At this point, I want them to win against their foes. So I'm happy to give them whatever. Bullshit.
Yeah.
We'll make them win.
Alright, so assuming y'all share all that information with him, he says, I'll need to get in contact with some people to arrange that appointment. In the meantime, go investigate these shops at the half-shell market, and when you return, I should have more specifics on when you will be able to meet with Arlo.
Sounds like a plan to me. So,
Sorry, there was one other thing I wanted to mention. We had overheard one of the Dragonborn mentioning that they were going to report to someone by the name of Lervoth. Are you familiar with anyone by that name?
One moment, please. I'm going to speak with my intelligence officer. And he steps out of his office and goes to a different part of kind of the guards building and comes back a minute or two later saying, we do have a record. Give me a sec. Lervoth is a adult green dragon who works as one of the agents of the creeping patients. It's not... he is one of our suspects for the leader of operations of the Ragged Thorns here in Celeveral, but we have not confirmed that. So this is as close to confirmation as we may get without getting eyes on him in person, but know that a powerful dragon might be the primary foe that we face with them. So be on your guard.
Powerful, you say? Adults? Not like crazy powerful.
Captain Savian, have you ever heard of something called the Pearl of the Sea?
I believe he told you, or was it somebody else? Maybe somebody else.
I'm playing this.
Sure. He says, yes, they're rare artifacts that are only permitted for use by authorized parties to use magic within the safety of Deep Celeveral.
When we were sneaking around, we overheard someone saying that they were going to try and replicate a Pearl of the Sea. So, they may or may not have one or are planning to obtain one.
That's good to know. When we head into the sewers you mentioned, we'll keep an eye out for any work done in that regard and be sure to destroy any information or experiments they perform that might be progress towards such a goal. And if our mages are able to identify evidence that such creations were successful, we'll need to perform some serious security measures, probably locking down Deep Celeveral and performing an audit of the locations of all Pearls of the Sea to ensure that none are in the wrong hands.
Good. Yeah.
But if we can find and stop whatever operations they have remaining, and we're confident that there's none left, then such procedures will not be necessary.
well, I believe that's all the information we have.
All right, you've done well. The people of Celeveral will may not know it, but they should be grateful for what you've done. You brought safety and comfort in these dangerous times. When you go to the market, as I said, be careful. We don't know what threats you'll face there. It's more important than anything that whatever information you do find gets back to me.
Understood. Happy hunting.
You as well. What do y'all do now?
Find somewhere to take a short rest.
Yeah.
Long rest, maybe even.
Yeah.
I should have defined intervention for nothing. What is something we want?
Besides,
Oh yeah.
invulnerable stomach.
I'm gonna ask my god for the location of the missing. Representative.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Can you post exactly how that works and then make the roll?
Oh,
Nice.
Sweet.
69.
no luck, but I do get to say nice, maximally. So.
Dinner for two. Jesus. I'm so sorry. I wish I could. I'm just gonna rewind. I'm gonna rewind time and unsay that. Not right. And that never happened.
Chris, if you can go back and edit that out before you post.
Yeah. Can we hire an editor just for that, please? Thank you.
Cassie, you reach out to your god for guidance, unknowable as they are to you, and the only response you get is nice.
I was gonna say yeah. I was gonna be more crass about it. Say something about how to perform a certain kind of sex, but information on how to perform a certain kind of sex. But yeah, that's yours is better.
Your right foot in, you put your left foot out.
All right, yeah, y'all are able to head back to the name of the inn I have written down somewhere. The Silver Salt Inn.
Chris
Take a long
desperately
rest.
trying to move on.
Get all the benefits of a long rest, and
Hell yeah.
So we could call it here. We've been playing for about 2.5 hours, but I'm also good to keep going if y'all want to.
I'm happy to stop for now. I like we don't always get. I like to chat with y'all occasionally and after and maybe not go to bed at 1 a.m. So I think there's some, and this is a good break point, and giving you opportunity to do some more stuff out of preparation. I don't know. I'm good either way.
Yeah, I mean,
You're prep.
I have
You're prep.
the next part ready, so
Okay.
if
Okay.
it's not.
Okay. Then I'm not.
Did we get gold already from the guard?
1,000 each is what you get.
We get a K.
We
That
got
was
Nice.
Get a clean 100, whatever, plat.
Yeah. I'm also going to kind of point out that reward scaling is similar to enemy level scaling in,
Okay.
MMOs or whatever, where it's just like, y'all are a certain level, y'all need a certain amount of gold to do things. These guards are probably better funded than guards in a lot of other places,
Yeah, I need a new bag of holding.
but also I'm not going to worry about the economy. too
Nah,
much.
you can just. Cassie just needs to learn how to throw up stuff. Oh! Can I eat a metric fuck ton of food?
How
And
much
then
gold are
never
you
have
willing
to-
to spend on food?
Like 100 gold is enough to do is forever, and it would just sit in there.
Watch any buffet is in there. Watch out.
Bad day to be a buffet. Real bad day.
I guess he might actually do that. Because he might just have infinite. Because like I'm not filling it up with anything else. What else am I putting in there?
So what you're saying is you're Kirby.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I don't get them. They don't turn into anything. I guess I could like have a bunch of potions in there and like figure out how to break them. You know, like. But
Consuming a certain amount of food
Oh.
gives you 1 free use of your tattoo.
So if you have a bunch of
Really play
potions,
into it.
if you have a bunch of potions and just like regurgitate it back in your mouth and then just bite on the potion, do you just drink the potion?
what I'm saying is, you get if I can get it. You know, like Mage Hand is an excellent option here. Just putting a hand down my throat to pop open potions, but getting the right potion is a little challenging. Or can I cast? I know you can't cast Mage Hand in the other plane. You have to cast it outside and let it go in. Anyway.
You're like a hand puppet in reverse. It's not. It's,
In reverse. That's
Reverse hand puppet is definitely one of the sentences of all time.
bad day to be a mage hand. Bad day. Wow. Before, if we do decide to end, can Takara secretly, so nobody sees, while everyone's taking a long rest, she's going to eat the leeches?
Did y'all take the leeches from?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you remember, I did say Takara will take the remains of the leeches out of that place.
Did she kill the leeches in the place and then? Okay.
Yeah.
Just clarifying. All right, give me 1 second.
we have some slightly stale leeches.
Nah, she cast Spare the Dying. I didn't do that. Not Spare the Dying, Gentle Repose. She didn't do that.
Okay. Okay. So she has a red leech and a green leech. Which one does she eat first?
Man. Takara wouldn't know what the names of them, even though I saw them. The green.
Okay. She eats the green leech, and as she does so, she make a intelligence check with advantage for me.
Oh no. Oh.
So it wasn't a high DC because this leech she figures out. So the blue leech, kind of from seeing what effect it has on Cassie, seems like it consumes magic. This one consumes like mental capacity, and she receives a memory, and as she's trying to like comprehend this memory, her brain is like working faster and more efficient at doing so. So from this memory, it's from the perspective of Mazatula, who's kind of like writing notes about the leeches, and basically you're able to piece together that she's trying to train these leeches to absorb and then release various types of essences. So eating them is sort of one way to get part of the effect, but you don't necessarily need to eat them. So the blue leeches can absorb, and I'll explain how it works mechanically, but your character would understand it in terms of the way magic works in the world and stuff like that. So if a blue leech attaches to you, where is... it can attempt to try to drain magic from the person it's attached to, which would cause them to lose, like, spell slots would get expended, and it stores those spell slots within it. And then, you know, if the leeches are well trained, and this would require an animal handling check, the blue leech can restore a spell slot depending on how much it's consumed.
So if we had tamed them, would have been really good, but instead we ate them, which is, you know, fine.
Yeah. But you do know that there are more of them. They're not the only 3. Well, what I say is you're confident that there are 3 types of leeches. There are more of each of these 3 types out there somewhere. The green ones consume memories, and the red leeches consume health and can provide health. So, if Takara would eat the red leech corpse that she has, it would restore some of her hit points.
Cool.
Potion of leeching.
Leech of potioning.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Takara is pleased with this information, but disappointed she didn't gain a permanent extra stomach. I mean, she doesn't know. She doesn't.
Like, if any leech besides the spell one broke out of the cage, and then if any the other 2 would not have been able to get out of the bag of holding on their own, but this one was able to consume the magic from the bag of holding.
Just the series of events was crazy because Sylvester couldn't Misty step away. The leech was next to her foot and she didn't step on it. Like,
Yeah.
it was such every single decision was, if one of us had chosen a different version of that decision, it wouldn't have happened.
If anyone else had gone earlier than Takara in initiative to take care of the leech.
Yeah.
Anyway. Cool.
Damn.
It's funny because I was even thinking like, ooh, on my next turn, I might go after the leech, you know, try and get rid of him. And I was like, no, I'll just shoot the boss lady. She's probably more important.
Well, I was afraid because it said spell leech. So in my head, I was like, oh shit, will it deactivate the silence spell? I was like, that's bad. So I was like, I need to squash that thing. But clearly that wasn't
my concern
the case.
was that it would just start doing chip damage and force me to keep making concentration checks.
Yeah.
Like, I want to get away from this.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Either way.
Yeah, so if it had gotten a turn while attached to Sylvestra, and if it had gotten detached, it can use an action to attach. It can use a bonus action to spell drain, and Sylvestra would have made an intelligence saving throw, DC 13. And if Sylvestra failed that, she would have taken some psychic damage and gained the Bewildered condition, which prevents you from casting spells except for cantrips. And the other effect it has written is that you lose a spell slot, but I would have done it to where it would have absorbed the silent spell that you were holding in your mind and ended that effect. The other thing that I would have done if Mazatula passed that Arcana check, which she has a pretty high bonus on, I would have basically given her the information of silence only blocks verbal component spells and has a radius of 20 feet because she knows Minor Illusion, which does not have a verbal component, has a range of 30 feet, and can create a sound. So she would have used a Minor Illusion to create a sound of her screaming outside the radius of a silent spell, which would have caused everyone to come in.
Does it need
I-
line of sight?
I would have also tried to counterspell that as well.
Oh yeah, counterspell would have automatically counterspelled a Minor Illusion.
Do you need line of sight?
Maybe.
Minor illusion does. Within range, it doesn't say line of sight.
Oh, fun! I love that. I love a thing that doesn't specify line of sight.
Oh,
Does
the other thing.
Counterspell have a verbal component?
No.
Nice.
Oh,
It's
counterspell.
it's like the one spell I have that does not.
The other thing that I did was your silence R. You centered your silence R on the center of the room. It actually caught the guard outside, like south of the room, in the silence. So I had him roll an investigation check to see if he figured out that he couldn't hear himself anymore or like anything. Because it didn't catch the water or anything. It was just like the walkway that he was standing on. But he didn't roll high enough to detect. Otherwise, he would have like started to investigate. Like, wait, something weird is going on. But it worked out well. Hope y'all enjoyed that little stealth mission because I had a good time.
Yeah, that was excellent. That went so well.
Mhm.
That was like everything I wanted from a stealth
Yeah.
mission. It's like weird and good and
We continue to uphold our names, the secret swords.
yeah, secrets. We're so bad at secrets. Well, I guess we have done like as far as the group of people we are. We have done some crazy fucking assassinations. Like we aren't that sneaky, and we sure have killed some people in the night.
Because what was... Y'all got like
Andromeda?
2 people invisible for Andromeda?
Yeah.
And had a
Yeah,
pass
we-
without trace going or something like that?
Yes.
But yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was very clean. We did cool shit and came out on top. It was nice.
Curious to see how the aftermath of that will turn out to be.
Yeah.
Imagine having one of, like, I mean, I don't know. I assume a prominent member found dead and possibly, framing another prominent member as being the culprit. Just like the chaos of that, and then immediately being ambushed by the entirety of the city guard, like while that's happening. Bad day to be a Ragged Thorn.
Yeah,
Bad
we
day.
did. We did bad day them pretty hard.
Yeah. I have a plan on how that's gonna play out, but I'm excited about what y'all did and how it impacts things. But yeah, we'll see. Guess we'll see next time what y'all find at the half shell market.